Hi, everybody. We're going to go ahead and read this cellular respiration passage together, like we did with photosynthesis. I just want to make sure that you are making the connections between what you learned in your cellular respiration ed puzzle in what you're reading here. So I want you to understand as we go along that photosynthesis and cellular respiration they are related, and we'll discuss how they're related as we go along. So, photosynthesis that we just focused on the last couple of days occurs in an organelle called the chloroplast. Chloroplast only exists in photosynthetic organisms like plants and obviously some bacteria. But cellular respiration occurs in all living organisms, right? And so, we're going to go ahead and read this. I'm going to stop along the way and we're going to discuss what each part means. Okay. So, cellular respiration. As you know, organelles are tiny structures that help cells carry out processes to stay alive. This can be compared to the organs in the human body. Each organ has a function or job to help us do things like digest food, breathe, and reproduce. Similarly, organelles in every cell help the cell respire, get rid of waste, take in nutrients, and much more. Together, all the activities carried out by a cell make up its metabolism. The cell's metabolism helps the cell release energy from food, make chemicals the cell needs, and helps the cell get rid of waste. Most chemical activities that take place in a cell need an energy source to drive them. Humans eat healthy foods that break down and give us energy as they digest. Inside a cell, mitochondria release energy. That's why they're called the powerhouse, remember? They release energy from food through cellular respiration. Cellular respiration is the process in which oxygen is chemically combined with sugar or glucose in the cell to release energy. The energy needed for cells to function is called ATP. Both plant and animal cells get energy in the form they need through cellular respiration. Because respiration is a chemical process, it can be shown in a chemical equation that can be written like this. So notice on the left-hand side of the arrow, you have glucose and oxygen. They combine, undergo a chemical reaction. In the other end of that, we get carbon dioxide, water, and energy. Well, the carbon dioxide gets exhaled, right? The water gets exhaled as we breathe, the water vapor. And then energy is what we use to do all of our lives processes. Now we think of using energy as just, playing basketball or playing soccer or spending hours making screencasts for your students, but your cells need energy as well, right? Your body needs to undergo functions, and that's how it gets its energy is it breaks down the food that you've eaten. Now, let's be clear. Photosynthesis and cellular respiration, again, they certainly are related. But photosynthesis is a process that makes something, it builds something, and what it's building is it's building glucose. Cellular respiration is actually breaking down that glucose. So, one more thing to be very clear of. Only cells undergo photosynthesis, but all living organisms undergo cellular respiration. And where does that occur? That occurs in the mitochondria. And both animals and plants have mitochondria. In the above equation, you'll see that in order for cellular respiration to work, sugar and oxygen must combine to result in carbon dioxide, water, and energy for the cell. Now take a moment to look at that equation. How does this equation relate to the equation for photosynthesis? All the same components are the same. If you take the ATP off the energy, right, and think of it as energy from the sun, this equation is exactly opposite to that of photosynthesis. Mind blown. Thank you.